Hello everyone. So in this video, I am going to continue my data set or card or page movement from sandbox to production instance. So I have a two instance. So let me come here. So this is sudaksha.domo.com. So this instance I am going to use as a sandbox instance, and this is my another instance first am-25.domo.com. So this is another instance. This one I am going to use as a development production instance. So everything I am going to develop on this instance, and same thing I will populate in production, because we should not make any changes or any kind of things in the production, because that is for end user use. Okay, so let's start. So this is my data set. So one more thing we must have common in both the instances, that is input data sets. So input data sets should be common in both the instance, in sandbox and in production. After that, data flow we can move a card, we can move dashboard, everything. Okay, so let's check. So this is my data set, means the data which we are getting directly from source, like from on premise, on file, from on cloud, anywhere. That is called data sets. So that data set should be common in both the instances. Okay, so in my case I have DS professional practice data set. Okay, so here also I have this data set. Now in the sandbox I have created a one data flow. Okay, so let's go and see view data flow. So I have created a data flow using DS professional practice data sets, and this data flow I am going to move from my sandbox to production. Okay, and whatever changes I have to do on this data flow I will do in sandbox. Okay, I will never do in my production instance. So let's go, let's start. Admin, sandbox. Okay, first let's create a repository. So repository name, sales data set. Okay, and this is data flow. Now object type should be data flows. Okay, now let's select this, search data flow. So this is my data flow. So I selected, I am going to create a repository. Okay, now this one I am going to promote, like going to give access should be can promote from first am-25.domo.com. So this instance can promote this data flow. Okay, so this is the first step. First we have to create a repository. Okay, first we have to create a repository. After creating a repository, we need to commit the repository. Okay, so it's already committed today only. Now come here, this is my production instance, admin, sandbox. Okay, now in the shared repository we can see sales df is there. Okay, assign owner, I assign the owner. Now clicking on promote. Okay, so here I need to choose the data source. So I already have a data source called data sets. So I choose the data sets, data set professional practice data sets. So I choose. Now when I promote, then that data flow will reflect in my production instance. So it's promoted. Okay, now come to data. We can see this is available, but we have 0 rows. We need to run this. Let's execute this. Yeah, so successfully I have moved my sales data set, data flow from products sandbox instance to my production instance. Okay, so now if I make if I have to do any kind of changes, I will do in my sandbox. Okay, and then again I will commit and promote, so same change will reflect in my production. So let's see practically. Click on data, sorry, edit ETL. So I have here, I have total 2, 3, 4 column. Okay. In production also, let's see how what we have. In production also we must have 4 column. Okay. In overview we can see 4 column. So let's add one more column in sandbox instance. Column should be reason. Okay, or one more. Okay. Now if I commit and again promote in production instance, I must have 6 column. So let's see if, let's let it be complete first. Completed. Now I have a 6 column in my sandbox instance. Okay, now we need to commit in sandbox. Okay, let's commit this. Committed. Now come to the production instance, come click on admin, sandbox, shared repository, sales df, again promote. So after promote I must have 6 column, so it's promoted. Now let's go to the data, sandbox, click on data. We need to run. Okay, we need to execute this. After execution we will have 6 column in our production instance. So as per the best practice, we have to make any kind of changes in the sandbox, and then same thing should reflect in our production. So we should not touch our production instance. So we can see now we have a 6 column. So this is how we can make changes, or we can move data flow from sandbox to production. Thank you.